Scorpio, how's it going? What's going on? So I just straight up said Scorpio, right? Because I'm supposed to do Scorpio's reading. It is 5:48, February 15th. Although this is collective energy, and I'm gonna have to cut it short, but just a little peep real quick in. So what's showing through in my deck is no mass energy access. Showing through, let me test the waters is showing through. And also below that was catching my attention is water me. Let me test the waters and sweet tooth, okay? Dominant one below that, and it could go on, I'm hearing. And it could go on. And then I have skyward showing through. Skyward. And also spiritual connections. Oh, two came out. Spiritual connections. So there's shades and there's twins. There's a lot of eyeing going on in the energy. I wanted to say, let me lower this real quick. I thought it was gonna be lower. So there's a lot of eyeing going on, and there's energies being felt. Like I'm strongly feeling energies, right? And there's a discomfort in the energy. So it's something more is going on with other individuals, and they're not sure on their accuracy. So they are to cleanse. I'm guided to tell, like, I don't even know these individuals personally that I have encountered me somewhat. Excuse me, TikTok, right? A pop-up. I don't know who exactly that was or what it was about. But yeah, it's the necessary to fast, pray, and meditate and cleanse yourself, because there's a lot of projection going on, a lot of shooting energy, right? Skyward energy. Okay, let me see. And it's because their intuition is blocked. I'm getting like over time, over the years, right, of life, just life in general, paths and everything. Yeah, my throat chakra is wanting to close up, and I'm gonna have to cut it short. Oh, actually, no, you know what? My class don't begin for exactly an hour from now. We good. I'm gonna continue on. Okay, so it's like a lot of built up energies that they're having. It's like the inner child energies that they're having to conquer, right? And it's like they're not realizing it. Many are not realizing it, and I'm gonna share with you here in a sec. It's multiple energies coming at me like that. Multiple energies. So throughout different individuals is what I'm saying by that. I taught you growth that you may live. This came in the spirit. Thank you. I taught you, read it. I taught you growth that you may live. Collective energy. I pulled, like the Scorpio energy pulled through for me to do the other day, right? Well, first it was Libra. It was Aquarius, Libra, then Scorpio. And it's like a shift. It's just like transition, right? And which, mind you, at that, so Aquarius talks about the healing, Libra, the balance, and then now Scorpio, talks about like death and rebirth, right? To put it into the old behavior patterns or hemmed up energy, right? They have to conquer self, connect with self, inner child, connect with others that already have done that, others that are doing that, right? In order to assist you. It's like the fellowship energy, in churches they fellowship, right? So it's like that kind of energy. So yeah, Spirit is saying, I taught you growth that you may live. So utilize that. Express that, transfer that, receive that, right? That you may live, that life may be, right? Okay, because okay, like I'm gonna share with you, like I said, y'all, it was some strange-ish. So I took a ride on the bus the other day, and yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah, Valentine's. Yesterday, and this individual was talking, and I just assumed she was talking to the person she was with, right? And it wasn't the case. Come down to it, it was to me or about me, right? It was about me. It wasn't to me because I didn't know she was talking to me. I was sitting nearby, right? And it exchanged words, and she was very offensive and defensive over nothing, because I was like, my mind was not on her or about her whatsoever. I don't even know who she was. But it could have got out of hand, thankfully it didn't. And the depths of that, only she would know, because my mind is focused elsewhere, and it's like this inner child energy going on, because it was claims that I was racist, was the claim. Because I had a bandana on and I covered my nose, my mouth. Like, it was already on, but it came down and I put it up some. And supposedly that was racist. And I'm like, whoa, like, I did not even know you were talking to me. Like, what? Where is this coming from? You know, like, what are you talking about? Like, it was wild. So that was that energy. And like, literally, like, the energy was felt already, but I didn't know. I just thought she hopped on a bus with that energy. I thought the bus got pulled over by officer before that, like, looking for 2 chicks, you know? So, like, you know, signs and signs, but I already had 2 signs before that from spirit. I need to look up the bird. So a bird came, like, swoop really low above me, right? Like, really low, like, to the street light low. And I was like, oh, is he gonna come at me or what? Like, it came that low, you know? Because I was right there. And then it flew, it, you know, just circled around, and thank you, spirit. And so I don't know, some laughing going on out there. I'm just taking it in. And then, so that was that. And then I had another insight message from spirit, you know, to prepare for anything, for, you know, expect the unexpected, because even if I'm not intending anything towards anyone, doesn't mean others aren't, you know what I'm saying? And like, I took my path, my spiritual path long ago, and I'm still on it every day, you know? And so that has to be acknowledged. So yeah, let me get into the energy, excuse me. I'm gonna get into sacred self-care. So yeah, collective, that's wild. And we're entering, it's 555 on the dot. I'm about to move this. We're entering into the Capricorn moon cycle and Pisces season pretty soon. And this Aquarius energy still, right? But it's a transfer. It's like a combination of the two, right? It's a blend. So let's see what's coming through for us collective, guys. And this is an insight for the highest good of the collective, Scorpio energy. To be renewed, right? To become renewed. Like, in every area that we need to be individually, it will differ, right? Okay. Oh yeah, spirit wants me to acknowledge, it was said that the words, what were the exact words? Uppity individuals. I can't stand uppity individuals. Oh, uppity, I was just like thinking about it, I'm just like, whoa, what? Like, I was just there sitting on my phone, like, actually doing like a Spanish learning app, like I was like, whoa, like, this shit is wild. I don't even know that girl. I'm gonna pray for her. I already prayed for her. Like, it's just strange. Connect with crystals. Being guided to connect with crystals. That Libra energy, right? 11 talks about the balance, because there's a lot of individuals, like, they're hemmed up for whatever reason. I know a lot of individuals, they know who I am, but they recognize me, but they won't acknowledge. Like, no, they won't recognize me, but they acknowledge me. Excuse me. They won't recognize who I am, but they acknowledge who I am. You know, whether we were encountered through social media, in person, in school, jobs, church, or just along the way, they recognize who I am, but they won't acknowledge that. And so I want you to hear that clearly. And then there's a lot of, I want to say fuckery going on. There's a lot of fuckery going on. So a lot of people they're not able to pinpoint the energy, because there's a lot of people that were doing spiritual taps. So they were like pulling in other individuals' energy and dispersing it as their own, right? So it's like a lot of people they don't know how to use their judgment, their better judgment, but to clear it out is being requested, right? Like, that, for example, that chick could have, like, you know, wherever she was coming from, it wasn't my energy, you know, like, that wasn't me. So that's a clear example. And thank you, spirit. May you help her and assist her with perceiving, because whatever that was, that, like I'm saying, like, whether that's inward or both, like, often if there's energies already going on within, then negative energy is going to try to creep in and use that as space to misguide the individual. So mindfulness of that is key. Okay. Mindedness, excuse me. Journal 29, journaling, clearing out the energy, mindful of what you're writing, what you're being asked to write, especially in class. We're manifesting on a daily, whether you believe that or not. And I'm always going to say that. Okay. We have 14, connect with your ancestors. Sagittarius energy. Yesterday on Valentine's Day, it was in a Sagittarius moon cycle. Okay, Aquarius season. Right. Okay. Those 3. And then spend time with animals is shown to at the bottom. 4812. What more, Spirit? Clear be the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of feel like that's like a little bit loud still. It's 5:58 on the dot. What other? Let me test the water. So yeah, some individuals want to see. So it also was coming through when I was getting into the energy. Some individuals really want to see see what people are really about. Like they're trying to provoke an individual. Like literally, like, you know, as long as everyone has their boundaries, right? Their points. So as long as they don't go over the points, then everything's cool, right? But it's like they're trying to see what's the point, like, but they're trying to get an individual out of the character, you know, because it's like individuals are blocked. So they're being out of their character because they're blocked for whatever reason. Now differ, but it's necessary to clear the energy. It's like, and it's not that easy. It's not that easy, mind you. You're gonna have to do that inner work, and that everything that you put out, it's gonna go back. You're gonna have to handle up on that, and I suggest you do that as soon as possible, because it's only gonna build up, and they're only gonna have more and more access to operate through you in a negative sense. Okay, so we have 13, connect with Earth, Scorpio energy, right? 13, which is also 4, Aries energy. Taking action is necessary, and connecting with Earth to clear the energy of your energy, because there's this misinformation going on, misguidance. Beauty ritual, but I see portrayal. I seen portrayal, beauty portrayal. A lot of individuals are being deceived by individuals' beauty, so to speak, right? 5, there needs to be a change in that. A lot of individuals are using beauty as their source, their magic, right? Their fuckery and I was gonna say sorcery, but fuckery was gonna come out. Okay, mindfulness is key. What's coming to mind is like the Bible. They use sex too. They use love. They use love, sex as love. Like it's all about love, or it's nothing but love is coming through. Mindfulness is key. So a lot of individuals are operating through other individuals, and they're claiming it's about love, but there's deeper message. There's deeper in depths of that. You know what I'm saying? There's more behind that claim. You know, make a meal, healthy meal. Cleaning your energy, consuming healthy food. That way you may perceive, right? From spirit, from source. Thank you, Spirit. Oh yes, thank you, Spirit. And also other individuals are throwing little shots, big shots, however it will differ for everyone, because they're trying to throw in blockages to actually like block individuals, so like they won't being able to, use a bow. They're putting like that. They won't be able to use a bow movement. They're trying to block individuals. So clear be the energy of that. Clear B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear B. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear B. Let me turn on. I feel like I should turn on the light. Hold up. So yeah. Nature Wilderness Assistant subscribers, what's up? It is 602. Let's see what's gonna come through. My mouth is getting very dry. Clear B. Let me go grab this bottle real quick. And it's hot. Clear B. Yeah. Clara, cancela muerte ahorita, no más momentos. Gracias, señorita Cerrito. Have to clear that energy, guys. Excuse me, hope y'all don't mind. So when I'm clearing energies at that, I want to bring to the attention, it's only clearing the energies that are not allowed. You know what I'm saying? Misbehavior. I'm clearing that instantly. So, and if you review your videos, your signs, I speak on a lot of things, and for each are different. If you look at all your placements, then you can put it in a combination and receive it as one, right? There's much goes on, and I share my spiritual beliefs and I'm not religious, although like there's different forms of there's different religions, right? And I would differ from every other religion. That's just what I believe in is not followed practice. Okay, we have Page of Wands coming to play, and I'm gonna put this screen down. Okay. Want more spirit guidance and assistance, insight, guidance and assistance, and that's a whole lot, spirit. Oh, okay. We have the strength showing through, and it's big hot in here. But you know what? This heat, this AC, no mas no, and it's like every AC that I have been going to, like where I used to live, and this place is no bueno. I'm talking that motherfucker be like. Just straight whistling. We have the High Priestess, we have the Hierophant, Four of Pentacles, Hanged Man in reverse though, which is upright, King of Swords, Just energy, the Balance of Scales, Aquarius, Aqua energy, right? Okay, getting back to the basics, that's the manual. Six of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune showing through and the Two of Pentacles. So having to balance out, and mind you, the Spirit wants to bring that to attention first, is 604. Having to balance out the inner and outer you in order to change your fortune, your life. So our current is our future, that will be our past, right? So mindfulness of that. 10 of Pentacles, because it's like, and everyone needs to be on board, family, having to do that in the work field, at school, at like I'm seeing a daycare. And so if you work at a daycare, having to take care of a lot of children, thank you, Spirit, because you're having to take care of a lot of children, and it's being and collectively. So this is also metaphorically, right, but literal too. You're raising children, right? We raise children, we assist others, we connect with others, right? We express with others, exchange, right? So mindfulness that everything's from a loving, compassionate place, right? Aspect of self, genuine, because it's gonna be felt. An individual doesn't have to say, thank you, Spirit. An individual doesn't have to say, because I'm seeing her illuminated, what they're actually feeling, but because it's like going everywhere though. It's going everywhere. It's being felt energetically. And it's just like they're looking at the individual, whether this is you or they, you're gonna know that best, right? And to each is gonna differ, and trying to just looking at the individual and perceiving them, right? Or trying to read them, and if they can't, an individual can't, you or they, right? There's this like a energy fluctuates, like a fluxure. It's like something like a fluxure, like it's just like like how to go, which way to go. It's like a bouncing, right? Energy. And where there's this uneasiness going on, but Spirit's asking to connect to self. If that's crystals, do so, but it doesn't have to be crystals. I know this card is saying connect to crystals, although I'm intuitively reading. I'm an intuitive reader, right? Although I do connect to the messages already, right? But yes, that's what the Spirit is saying. Connect to a hobby that's gonna get you at a chill vibe. That way you could focus and recenter you, right? Okay, collective. Okay, oh yeah, these all came through. The 10 of Cups. Yes, there's definitely healing, but there has to be commitment. Even for marriage, for some of you who are gonna be married, okay, or for someone specific who was divorced and gonna remarry, or intent to remarry, that's coming through. Like having to know you and know what you really want and know what you're about and your people are about, because that your people could be projecting energy upon you that's interfering with your intent in life, and vice versa, and for each will differ. Yeah, there's very selective giving, selective information going on. We have the 4 of Swords. Focusing and becoming anew. So that's what 4, the basics, and 4, structure. The basics of a structure. What is being taught, discussed, right? What is being talked about, of discussion, what's of topic, what's of interest. Okay. What's the intent? Okay, we have the tower frequency. Definitely that awakening about that, like having to recenter self. Because there was some tiptoe energy, there was some misbehavior going on, and it's involving even some family. So even if you're like a speaker, right, someone of the public eye, and so you have some, how I say, like a authority, you're like an authority figure, you have some say, right? And if you're misleading, so if you're a teacher, a speaker, that's a teacher, right? Or like actual teacher in a school, right? Even that's like a form of teaching, a school. Even if you're in the public's eye, because you have an audience, right? So mindfulness, because if you're directing like this daycare energy, if you're directing, what is it about? What is it stemming from? Right? Because we have the strength energy, the Virgo and the Leo energy. So having to know the structure, and is it something you could appreciate? Is it lively? Like, can you see, like, look back and be like, oh yeah, I'm confident in that. I'm confident in what I express, what I put out there, what I accept, what I say, what I feel. Right? That's the energy. The world energy. Because if you intend for a new world, you have to become a new world. Literally. Like, this is not a one-time sometime. This is a 2-4-7 until you're no more, right? And only Spirit has the say on that. And that's for everyone. Okay? King of Pentacles, staying firm and solid, but knowing what is this firm and solid consist of? What is it based on, right? What is the basics? Because other individuals walking away, and the other individuals are watching the other individual, and they have no clue. They have no idea this individual is watching them in this sense, right? And there's a lot of clouded, dark clouds going on. But they're looking over there at the waves. They're looking at the beach, right? They're looking at what their intent in life is to be. But not everyone's doing that. Some individuals are watching another with a different eye. And it's a perception too. Like, what are you allowing? If you're a teacher and you're saying, we go by this, I go by this, and this and that, or we, like, it's a group sesh, right? Yet when it's being responded, like there's feedback, there's a response, and there's a wall, then you're not really going by this. You're saying that and expecting everyone to meet at that point. But what about the individuals that are past that point, or the individuals that are around the point? You know, like, and it's not a dibble-dabble energy, although that's coming through. It's like, I see your view, but also I see these views and you know, these facts here, you know, and it's like, well, do you accept that? If you could accept this, why can't you accept that? It's coming through. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's see. Spirit Animal Oracle deck, 1, 2, 3, 4, clear B. So if writing down your thoughts is gonna be helpful, do so. Or acknowledging your thoughts, acknowledging your energies, your inner child, acknowledging your inner child. For some of you, you may be considered a child, you know, you're a young adult, underage, you know. So each will differ. So taking everything into account and being able to grow, allowing space to grow. Because it's like, others are also, thank you, Spirit, other individuals, it's 6:13 on the dot. Other individuals, Dove Spirit, be peace, 21 world frequency. Other individuals they want to know about spirituality, right? They want to know about magic. Magic's in a lot of kid movies, right? And up movies, like all kinds of like G and rated R, all this and that, right? There's magic in throughout the movies, right? But especially the Disney, the kid movies, right? And so naturally individuals want to know about spirituality, but there's a lot of individuals that don't want to talk about spirituality. So that's a limitation at that. So then there's like this funny business that goes on, because it's also like, oh, what they got. I got some, but what they got, you know, like, oh, okay, but I don't want to say it. Oh, they're talking about what they got. Oh, I don't do that, but I'm gonna show that. That's the feel. And it's very interesting that individuals move like that, because we are literally spiritual beings in a physical form, right? Experiencing life and to build with each other, exchange and connect. So it's interesting why individuals are moving like that, but Spirit has been brought this to my attention, and I had to express that. And I don't leave individuals out. Just mind you, when I'm a woman, right? So women have the monthly visitors, right? And so some are for 5 days, 7 days. You know, everyone differs. Some don't have it at all if they're using like birth control, right? But I step out when I have my cycle. I don't do reads. I'm asked not to. You know, I've been told that when I was a kid. But I just started reading on YouTube February of last year. So exactly 1 year now. So just mind you, I do step out a little bit. I am a Virgo. I do have my Virgo tendencies at that, but that's in addition, right? So I step out. So have my respect to y'all, to myself, right? To Spirit, Source, because I can't put myself, like other individuals, in my hands. So on some deep shit, deep real talk, like spiritual grown folk business. So your blood's not gonna be in my hands in that sense, and vice versa, right? Because that's how that could go. Okay. I'm not accountable for individuals. I can only assist, right, and to build up and guide and assist. Although, like, I'm not accountable as far as them going out from what I'm trying to express, what I'm teaching. If they're misinterpreting, I'm not accountable for that. You have to ask questions. So please comment. Feel free, feel comfortable to comment. Ask any questions. Thank you. Time for a beginner's mind, 48. Yes, Spirit, thank you. What other spirit? Clear B, the energy. Guidance and assistance, insight. 1, 2, 3, clear B. 1, 2, 3, clear B. Okay, thank you. We have 45, watch your words. Parrot spirit, stag spirit, it says take the lead. Yes, very mindful of watching your words. It's 48, 45, 58. And mind you, these are my beliefs that I am sharing, right, on my channel. This is my channel, Nature Wilderness Assistance. My name is Linda Monique. Nice to meet you if you're new. So yeah, it's 58 over here. That's 13. On that 13 energy, Scorpio, right? We have 35, koala spirit. Spirit has a plan, 8. It's like an ongoing plan, but you're having, not even a word, hafting. Having to get on board. I have to look that up. Having to get on board. I don't have a computer over here. With spirit first. So, well, with self, with spirit, like in every way, before you can connect and collaborate with others, right? Because it's 617 now. 616. Loving aspect of self, and you have to have met your loving self to meet another's loving self, right? Have you ever heard that saying? The individual could meet you where they met themselves. Like, I could meet you only where I met myself, and vice versa. So you could only meet another individual where you met yourself. Okay, just take that in, digest it, and process that information, right? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have 16 showing through. It says time for a deep dive for 60, Swan Spirit showing through. Crossing energy is take a leap of faith, Grasshopper Spirit, 30. Okay, that's Gemini and Pisces energy and Aries. Okay, we have trust in divine detours. Okay, Aries. Okay, yeah, trusting in divine detours, excuse me. chameleon spirit, act as if. Okay, and then these two are in reverse, and I'm gonna, I mean, they end up popping out like that, but I don't take reversals here, but you may feel free to look these up if you want to. Take time out, brown bear spirit. It was in reverse, so implying, you know, there's no need to take time out, but do so as you need, right? Be playful, Sandipator spirit. There's a need to be playful because to see how they're trying to spin. Many individuals, I'm hearing like uptight. They're uptight for whatever reason, and to each or differ, right? All right, it's 6:18. Excuse me, Clear B. Let's see. I'm gonna see what I got my Loteria cards out. Let that be. I got my Loteria cards out the other day. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I play Loteria. I haven't played in a while though. I'm just gonna see what comes through. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I think it's Corazon. Yeah, El Corazon. The heart. So it has to be a difference in that expression, right? It's all about that corazon. What are you accepting? What are you putting out, right? What kind of energy are you putting out? Because there's much going on. So even like Cupid shot your heart. I was coming through Cupid. I mean, we are in this Valentine's season, holiday, season for some. Wow, it's maybe like all love going on, right? Or felt as such, or you're like right, it's Cupid, like someone caught you, like someone caught you, and so there's like these other energies are like going everywhere, even for someone in particular. So mindfulness of that. Okay, we have El Diablo. Okay, so that's the devil energy, right? There's much going on. Many are moving in another energy though. Let me see, I just need it one at a time. Men are moving in a funny energy, taking the lead, because there's like a power play going on. El Negrito, that's what they call my dad. El Negrito. My dad's very dark skinned. I could get very dark, mind you. I could get very dark when I'm in the sun. So in the summer, I'm super, super dark. And if I stay inside enough in the winter, I get lighter than this. But yeah, so this dude is just observing, right? Look at this guy's leg. He's just observing. He has his pimp stick. This is not the pimp, but like it still pulls through as that energy. Then we have Scorpio energy coming through. But yeah, he's observing his view, right? Or his interest. He's observing others, where they take time out, where they invest energy. Spirit has a plan, taking a lead. He's also taking action in his life. He's being asked to take action. So this is masculine or feminine energy in the whole read, right? So to each or differ. So we have El Alacrán, the Scorpion, El Sol, El Gallo, and La Garza, La Garza. Okay. 6, 7, 7. Okay. La Sirena showing through. Okay. And La Barawis. Okay. Oh, so definitely a need to cover the emotional state, to attend to the emotional state, to know the flow, right? Because we are going into the Pisces season. To know the flow. We got Rosa showing through. Know the flow. Know your flow. And it's okay. It's not. And I'm just coming through is you can't always read everybody. You're not always to read everybody, and that's okay. But if you can't read someone, then know it's okay. But if you can read someone, that's good, because your intuition is being spiked to read someone, right? But if you can't read someone, you're good. You're in good hands. It's what Spirit wants you to accept, but that's on you to accept. It's 6:22. Okay? There's definitely light. There's 10, but there's this energy of a blending in. You're gonna have to blend in with Spirit, or you're learning to blend in with Spirit, right? Like you're having to know the difference in information. One, manifest, El Gallo. They very rarely do that. Those roosters sleep, right? They're up early, like You know, early to bed, early to rise, you know. Yeah, they're just that chick, right? That's that rooster. Okay, so that's what I have, La Gaza. Just focus. Like this a penguin. What the fuck? This I can't even come to mind. This Garza, just put it like that. This Garza is looking downward. She's focused, right? Elsewhere. Focus elsewhere. It's not even coming to mind. It's 19, the sun energy, sun energy. Okay, yeah, so focusing elsewhere, focusing on yours, knowing yours. Flamingo. I'm like, why is it not coming through? It's a specific breed. It's not a flamingo. Flamingos are more, I mean, could be a flamingo at a younger stage, but yeah, definitely. But all right, it's 6:24. That's what I have for y'all. Focusing on yours and accepting spirit, working with spirit, and collaborating, accepting the collaboration, right? All right, that's what I have for you. Take care. Life be up.